Good one for you. In trucking, there's loads of me time. What do I mean? Time that you're on your own with nobody and you're getting on with your things. You're on your own at all. In many jobs, say if you're working at a counter, you're meeting public, that means you're not alone. People are walking in, you have to deal with them. If you're in a truck in Britain, most likely you're on your own. There's loads of benefits that you get from that. I want to speak about that. And the lessons we learn as being learning to be on your own, spend the day on your own, loads of benefits. Stay with me. I'll just fill up my paperwork while we chat. And see where I am, yeah. Yeah. Picking up a trailer. I've got 3 jobs. 3 jobs on 1 trailer. In my knowledge, that means a 1 in. After this, I'm going on. So, happy day again. Tap, 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 tap. Let me just fill up while we talk. I need to write the store names, the mileage, then we go. What am I talking about today? Welcome back to Simon Kahwa channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do that for us. Subscribe, tap the subscribe, give it a thumbs up. You can do it, yeah? Give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up to give us support. Share it with someone, okay? Share this video with someone who you think it suits. So what am I talking about? You cannot focus if all the time you're with company. With me, I think when it was new to me, probably it affected me, but I didn't notice. I think naturally I'm a quiet person. You can't believe it, but I am. I recently met someone who I went in school with, and they remember me as so quiet. You don't really used to talk. And it's true. So when I got into trucking, me time, quiet time, on your own in a truck, take these things, spend the day alone, 12 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours sometimes, yeah? I didn't notice. But what has happened is I notice it with other people because they do other jobs. Especially if you do a social job or a job that involves other people, you find it, some people find it hard to be on their own, even just for an hour, even just for 2 hours, even just for an afternoon, even just for a day off. I personally, if I don't find time off or me time, I feel like I'm running bonkers. Actually, that's what they do in jail. When you're in jail or prison, you don't get me time. They lock you up, but they're watching you. So you're not alone. You're with the person watching you. All right? That's not me time. In trucking, not really, but actually you do get a bit of me time. You're on your own, you're locked in, you can think, yes. Probably that's the wrong example. But it's relating with, if you're in jail and they keep interrupting you. Are you awake? Are you asleep? Are you come and eat? Then you're not alone. What I'm talking of, you know what I mean. I mean that if you work all day and you don't get maybe an hour just to yourself to think of what's going on, how you're going with the things, what does it do? The benefits. That means you're being influenced only by what's going on. By your friends, by your colleagues, by your partner, by your kids, by your company. When do you think about your purpose? Yeah? What do you want for your life? What's the direction? What are you working for? Why you come to work? Why are you in a relationship? There's so many things that you gain in me time. If you never be alone, you can actually never review anything. You will not see, is it going in the right direction? Is this the wrong thing to do? Yeah? You want to be in company. When you're off, you're on the phone calls. Right? When you're working, you're in a company, a working job that gives you company. Other than that, you're asleep. When you wake up, you're back into company. When do you think? So I've got the trailer. I'm out of there. Back to the topic. When I was younger, My mom used to talk with us. When she found us playing music, having radio on, what? When she came back from work, yeah, she, many times she told us to switch that off. And we thought, why? You just don't want to see us having fun. She used to ask us one thing, when do you think? And we're thinking, what thinking? What do we need to think of? She was trying to teach us about me time. Me time. The time that you take to just unwind, to think about your stuff, what's going on, where are you heading, what do you want to achieve, where are you... Yeah? Mate. Greetings to my mom and my dad. I saw them recently, no wonder they're in my mind. Shout out and much love to you, Mama and Dad. So this lady was teaching her children about me time. Those are the things you only realize after some time. When do you think? So the mind. One day I even read a quote about entertainment is the what? It's a pastime for those who don't want. Something like they don't want to think. If you don't want to think, you keep yourself all the time entertained. You're on YouTube, you're on what? You're playing music, you're calling your friends, you're dancing, you're drinking, you're getting high, because you don't want to think. So it's a way that people avoid what they've been doing. Basically, the mind will not... The mind is not biased. Your mind will not favor you. If you've been making mistakes, your mind is telling you, when you keep quiet, your mind will tell you, you know that you've been doing it wrong. You know that you're wasting time. You know that you're blowing money. You know that this is a crap relationship. You know that this is a crap job. You know that this is... Basically, many people avoid that being alone because they don't want their mind to start telling them the truth. But you keeping distracted don't mean that the truth is changing. Things are getting worse. You probably want to do something now. How does this relate to tracking? With tracking, if you're thinking about it, you learn to... When a trucker goes away on a journey, they have the chance to actually think about their stuff. Many drivers, some drivers, trampers, they leave the house on Monday, they come back on Friday. If you take off those guys from that job, sometimes if you interview those guys, they say, I get my time off from the missus. Yeah, I can think about my stuff. I can go back when she's missed me. I can think about, it's the me time. I've been doing a job where that me time was not really there because you go with someone. That's why I'm thinking of it in comparison with this. It had its advantages. You drive, they help you, and you boss someone and you do the driving. But the disadvantage when you're with someone, even if they're helping you, they have taken away the one thing that truckers get, to be alone, to be, me time. Me time. Even if I lived in a palace of what sort, I would want me time. I would ask people to go away and leave me alone. Or I would run out of the palace. Take a walk. You get it? Some people, when they see, I need to take a walk, they think maybe now I've pissed the person off. I've pissed her off, I've pissed him off. No, these people, that person knows about me time and the benefits. Your mind will not rest until you're alone. So if you've never been alone for 1 year, every time you're either in company, or you're buzzed, or you're asleep, and actually, if you want to improve your sleep, you need to improve me time. Be alone to sort out your thoughts. Then when you sleep, you sleep. If you sleep without being alone to sort out your thoughts, what happens is, when you're in your bed, me time arrests you in there. Now you wake up because you haven't been. Finally, you're alone and quiet and probably sober. After the drunkenness is gone, after the highness is gone. Now, you're under arrest with your thoughts. If you get your thoughts early, you're going to be... All this shit I've learned, all this stuff through trying to sleep better, trying to eat better, getting off reducing all the alcohol. All this is how the stuff has started getting together for me. But I just want to share this me time issue. Even as a trucker, just now know that you're gaining something being alone. You can focus your stuff. If you're bright, have a pen and paper, and then you keep writing what you're thinking of. What are you going to use the money for? How are you wasting your money? Why am I not happy? Why am I, you get me? Too many questions you want to ask when you're alone. If you're always in company, you're being swayed by everyone else. You're doing what your parents want. You're doing what your children want. You're doing what your partner wants. How about what you want? How about what you need? And you can't actually catch it out until you're alone. Just sharing. You hear me? You can't actually catch it out. So me time, what we learned about tracking and the me time. You miss that me time if you're in a team, obviously. As I said, the last thing I've been doing lately, like 3 months, I was in a team kind of thing. I think I missed that. I missed the me time. So, especially if you're a trucker, you already have me time, it's okay. And if you're a pilot, maybe do you have a co-pilot? Are you alone? Whatever I mean is, maybe a train driver is always alone. If you're always alone in your job, you actually need to take advantage. You're alone, you're thinking, your mind is with you. If you're always in company on your job, beware that you need to find yourself me time. Else your sleep is going, your direction is going, your happiness is going, and you can't avoid your mind. Whatever you do, you can't avoid your mind. Yeah? Remember me tell you, God. So the more you dodge your mind by being in company, oh, I'm going to be with my friends. Oh, I can't be without my friends. What friends? Are they there in your mind? Yeah? When you're in hospital, are they there? When you're in trouble, are they there? When you have no money, when you get homeless, are they there? If you're jobless, are they there? Who are your friends anyway? You know what I mean? Those are the things you actually think of when you're alone. Are these people really my mates anyway? Eh? Does she love me? Does he love me? Yo. Can't avoid me time. I'm just sharing that me time issue, mate. Remember to sub to this channel.
Keep right to continue on M25.
Let me check this trailer. We'll catch up really soon. Please don't be watching regularly and not supporting this channel. Not nice. Alright? Sub to the channel, give us support, and I'm going to leave it at this. Take this trailer regular on Thursdays and Sundays many times. And randoms anytime. Let me sign out. Alright? I want to go on and on and on. I'm going to say stay safe. God bless.